Now, Prison Town Church. I believe that's where the last site of grace we managed to get to, right before fighting all those Orochimaru mofos. So yeah. And oh yeah, that's right. Got to put the notifications up that we were live. And behind on things tonight. Yeah, I guess it was that kind of crazy night, and when you're dealing with hunger that aches at you, that also plays a fun factor into it. On top of the fact when we got busy, it was running. Especially since we're, as I've told Ultima, we're having a bit, bounce around on the schedule. Which, if it works correctly, should mean that, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, it should mean that streaming capabilities should be a little better on Wednesday nights. As we are... Oh, what is it? Yeah. Well, pretty much the schedule will end up being me getting off between 11 and 11:30 as opposed to 11:30. So yeah, should help a nice little significant. Alright, my sign is down. And the multiplayer password is... Do what? About 9 minutes ago, yeah. Got a late start because of, like I said, computer getting up and going. Funny, I go trying to post on Facebook that we're live, and I came across a fun thing from the tagged from according to this Patreon hashtag / Idiot of the East 40K themed comic. Goes and like Yvraine is hiding behind a door. Hiding behind a corner, and Reboot Gilliman has a note saying Happy Father's Day. Reboot is like, thanks, I guess. And then Yvraine shows him her positive pregnancy test, and he's like, and then you see the Emperor's ghost over Gilliman's head, like, are you serious? Yeah. The fanfic of the whole thing between Yvraine and Gilliman is just priceless. Yeah, this is... one day, we shall get you to have these level of graphics. You're part of the crew, which means crew's budget. One day, but when that day comes. Till then, we just have to be patient. Alright, okay, yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay, note to self, I got a difficulty. So my combat prowess will be a little less fluid due to one reason. I'm using the standard control that came with the Series X, which means I gotta be a little more creative with my controls. As the pretty much translates to I don't have those little middle finger buttons available. So in other words, I gotta be creative with the fact that sprint and well, you know, sprint and A button are on the used are controlled by the same finger. So pretty much I gotta be creative. And instinctively my hand's already doing that. Yep. Oh look, there's the Orochimaru looking motherfucker. Well, remember, Orochimaru is pretty much the serpent of the legendary Sanin. So yeah. Fun. Secretly finger jutsu! 1,000 years of death! The only difference, the only difference between suppository, the secretly finger jutsu, and what you did, you used a knife. Sorry, children. I know. I had to quote Uncle Raja. Alright. Yeah. And believe me, chat, there is no way that a village can successfully be built around a bloody volcano. Or inside of one. Well, without the magic, it ain't gonna work. Because you know it's definitely magic that allowed the castle that Fiona was in for most of her life to work was because of magic. Playing enough games where it's... Which song? Oh, you mean the one that she made the bird explode with? Hey, at least I'm not asking you to do what Snow White Wind did. I think chat wants to hear it. I think you got the noise suppressor on you because it literally died off there when you were doing that. Yeah. Hey, Snake, get back. Aww. And we go back over that course again. For those of you who enjoy seeing Elden Ring players that have difficulty Nah. Yeah, we don't need you like our buddy Fire Sword, who every time I would go and say, "Oh my," he'd take a shot. And his entire stockpile got used up. If he had placed money on that as a bet, see who could last longer, I would have just been like, it was at that moment. Fucked up. Yeah. As opposed to doing the whole jump around, climb up, and Hey, kitty cat. She's doing all right. She's taking a shine to the bit of luggage my dad gave me when I was over in St. Louis this past weekend. He fell down. He fell down like a clown. Oh! If that had been a little lower, I would have figured, I wasn't even trying. Uh-oh, right on top of you. Before you could even... Yeah, you didn't get the chance to. Alright, let's see how well we can do this little trick. Yeah, you got that other guy who's just woken up on your roof. To your left. Whee! And using my little trick, disabling the attack capability for maneuverability. For those of you who are using basic controllers without the little middle finger buttons on the bottom, little trick for you. You can keep the thumb and index finger on the right stick, and then stick your middle, and then place your middle and your ring finger on the A button and B button. That way, you can actually get that fun maneuvering capability with those controls. Works rather well. Yeah, this definitely looks like it, and they're spewing out what looks like Vex milk. Yeah. Speaking of Vex, do you want to know the interesting lore of the new content on D2? You said you only cared about the lore. Hey Olive, how's it going? Usually our first commentator of every night. Welcome. Hang on a second. I'm going to do a little something to help us out with being able to see things a little better. Always leave it to the Inquisition to do torture. Dude, the Imperial Inquisition are very torturous too. We're doing pretty good. We end up having a few minute. I would actually love to see 40K fans and Elder Scrolls fans actually do a comparison to see whose torture was more extreme. No, it was me and Warhammer 40k Imperials. Serpent! Hi, ugly! Bad dragon for a bad serpent. How funny. Oh! Okay, that was perfect timing. Well, I mean, the timing of me bringing up my shield was perfect. Ooh, good, good. There's the Sight of Grace. I know. I got a little fluff ball right at my feet. She's just having a grand old time. Yeah, anything interesting? No, so far. Yeah. Well, get. Hey, Green, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. And, yeah. Well, it's always a hit and miss. I'll have to see who all shows up. Some people don't. I mean, the schedule of real life is a pain in the butt. We can just call it that. And you can't go anywhere because of the lava. Don't you just lava it? Yeah. Ooh, lava slug. Oh, lava slugs is more like it. Yeah. And of course, a bunch of dodge the hell out of everything. Because there are a lot of... Don't want to jump into that. Alright, here we go again. Special control position, and... Yay. Do what? Ow. Oh yeah, at this point they're pretty much fiery. Ow, something's catching me. Oh, hi, there you are. Jackwagon. I was getting bombed by a undead guy. Well, tortured at a-hole, so. Yeah, I was attacked from behind. Yeah, otherwise you'd be instantly burned. Oh, look. There's one right there. I'm still pretty good with the archery. Yeah. Heck, I got the archery merit badge back in Boy Scouts, so... Wait, serpents with wings. Okay. I'm sorry, but... Well, serpents that look... Oh, angels with serpent heads. I'm sorry, that straight up screams heresy. Great. I avenged you, but doesn't help. Means I gotta go meet up at that Sight of Grace. Hey, Hool 12, how's it going there? Yeah, he's on the kick conversation. Okay. In this case, yeah, I still gotta go through that front door. Okay. Let's do this the fun way. Sprinting through everything. Oh! Shit. Yeah, I just gotta make a fun. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Jackwagon. Yeah. First things first, I gotta get around all these pendejos. Woo! Okay, I get it. You don't like me. You know what? I don't like you either. I don't like your serpent head, and yeah. Say best way to get. Okay, and drop down. Ambush dealt with. Okay, well, at least from him. You know what the Puros. Punching through. Whee! Whoop, 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 whoop. Pushing through this door. Okay, that's not the way I want to go. Okay. Okay. Make my way around the world. Gotta find that side first. There we are. Yeah, reached the site of grace, but I've got a whole... Okay, looks like they've actually gone and gave up their hunt. They can't enter this room, it looks like. Heartening news. Never mind. Serpent decided to pay a visit. Same with these other tortured buggers. Yes, please summon me over. Thank you. Timing. Beautiful. Oh. Yep. Yep. Vengeance. Oh. Why do you think it looks like my basement exactly? Oh! Oh, that had to hurt. I literally got a jump surprise on one of those undead, tortured, I don't know what, and took my blade and literally shoved it clean like that. Oh! That was beautiful. Alright, chat. Left or right? Please post your choice in the comments. Meantime, I'll get some more of my pizza eaten. Aww. Happy chihuahuas. Adorable. Aww. Yeah. Puppies are cute. Yeah, the way your dogs. Yeah, I was gonna do the that one audio from TikTok where it's like, I may be a dog, but to mom, I'm just a baby. No one's commented. So we'll do this the fun way. I will pull out the D&D dice. We could go with the D4 and just be like, odds left, evens right. Alright, here goes the roll. Odd. So that means we go left. Yep. Ugh. It's almost like the Mario Brothers movie. The cages that everyone is held in inside Bowser's prison. Well, if you want to get us an early start, I can be with your magic or archery. Wombo combo! Well, I bounced back. What can I do? Oh. Interesting. Fun. Alright, entering, and... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Ow! Okay, you ain't lying on that. Ow! Okay, I can't even. Fuck out of dodge there. Oh. Would consider my bow at this point, but unfortunately, yeah, not that terribly effective. And my joke to what this thing is looks like an I'm sitting here like, this thing almost looks like there's bloody foreskins left over. Pile of bloody foreskins left over and decided to turn into a suit. Now, he's a fencer too. it, working on it. I can only move so fast. I'm not using, and I need to get my. Ow! Okay, fat boy. Okay. Ow. Remember which buttons are what controls. Okay, I said roll! Roll! Damn, this game is fun trying to get this actually rolling. Fat boy. Been so long since I've done this game, I can't remember the controls that well. Ow. Okay. Can't time my freaking rolls that well, but this asshole's this way. Yeah, I gotta heal again. Okay. No, I said. Hell. Okay, we'll call that a draw. Alright. We'll call it a draw. Nice. What? I'll go ahead and say this. Holy shit. How'd you like that, though? We managed to actually... we managed to... all three of us, you, me, and the boss, went down together. Yeah, that was something. Yeah, let's not have a... Alright, we'll call it a draw moment. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Meantime, what should I do? Other than have more of my leftovers from dinner. Ultima? Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. So, where are we gonna meet up next, since you're unable to summon me? Okay. Yeah. In case I didn't say it earlier, Hool12, thanks for that follow on Kick. That's up to 84 again. Woohoo! Yeah. And nice. Okay. Let's see, looking, let's see, Divine Tower of Altus Gate, Minor Erdtree Church, Sealed Tunnel, Outer Wall Phantom Tree. Alright. Headed over. Yeah. If you want to send, hang on a second. Okay. Trip sent a message. New game suggestion looked like. Let's see, what he suggested. Check out free-to-play Crossout. I have no clue. Never heard of. Fair enough. Yep. Yeah. Gotcha. And yeah, remember next week to have the I mean, next week before we stream, to make sure I've got the other controllers plugged into the Xbox so that I can have that better control where it's like, hey, I can jump, sprint, and roll without having to really bounce around my hand. yeah. And we get a better view of how he does his whole appearance. Kind of reminds me of how you summon a Bloodthirster in the Dawn of War game. Sacrifice. Alright. You hit like your mother! It's not as epic as that one line from Road to El Dorado, where it was, you fight like your sister! I fought your sister! That's a compliment! Alright, allow me a minute to heal us. Onward and upward. Yep. As well as giving us a fun map to route out. Definitely looks like trebuchets when. Yep. It looks like the trebuchets definitely had fun on the ground there, didn't they? Wait, those are... Yeah. I still think you did a good job doing your old, caveman lore. Of course, when fighting typical undead, double tap is required. Rest in peace. Or pieces, since you're a skeleton. Oh, an undead knight. How epic. Double tap! Times 2! It's like the famous Kaioken times 2! That was beautiful there. That was beautiful. Oh, and what would that be? Ooh. Nice. Alright. We can't watch as a lady changes. keep an eye out for any invaders that might pop in. Well, very elegant. Not as dark. Definitely quite ladylike. Very much so. It's like, yeah. It's like if Goth Girl had to go to her parents' party and she had to dress fancy. I'm sure some people know that feeling. Nice. Now she really is truly cosplaying. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Cat, what do you think? Fair and square or cheesing? Comment now. I was about to change back into the regular Crusader look and be like, hey, look, we're matching. Jeez. I bet you've been mentally writing some fanfic for these two's adventure. Yeah, at least it's not like the fan fictions that the Girls Play channel talked about when watching the episode 7 if the Emperor had text-to-speech device. Gotcha. And I noticed you're bumping into me, kitty cat. What's up? Working on that, especially since he can't strike me when I'm at his feet. Well, he can't strike me with the bow when I'm at his feet. But that stomp's still a bitch. Temper tantrum. But you know what? Temper this tantrum, punk. Oh. Oh, there's another one? Great. Okay. Now to play a fun game of make use of cover. And yes, this is a legit military tactic. like you got potential for ads coming up right on your 6, I'll deal with them. So tell me, did your boss, did your lord give you good health care? I don't think so. Area secure. And it's time to go rally back up with. Darn. Guess I'll get to go up to that merchant then. Understood. I learned their attack pattern for those archers. Not bad. Some of them are easier to track. Sometimes they change up their combos. Or what order their combos end up being. No chat, we're not going to run into Ugly right there because we already beat him a couple of weeks or so ago. Now we just got to make our fun trek up there. Ooh, rune type 7. Nice. Mushrooms. Really? Race mimic. Interesting. Grace. I gotta deal with some dead real quick. Ooh. Black smoke. Great. Now. Okay, yeah, you're an asshole. That's at least good news.
Is someone there? A cousin? Well.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, Distinguished Great Shield. I'll have to go check on how that looks. Sentry's Torch. Also interesting. Up on my arrows. Well, go look at this shield. Could use some improvement. We get the chance to. Alright, the sign of Murkov, where exactly is that in relativity to the site of grace? Okay. Oh shit. That was fun. Skull with bug eye. No, sorry, bug-like limbs. Seeing more of these heads and Deathbird. Ah, shit. Yeah, and crap. That's gonna be fun. Not prepared for this kind of a fight. Definitely say that. First things first, I'm going to definitely say I need. Okay, why'd I use a potion when I whipped it to deal with that? Oh, and another one of those frickin' skulls with the snake. Okay, jackasses, I already have enough problems with a boss that showed up. I don't need you ads popping up too. Alright. Ugly. Let's see what you got. Ooh, strong hit at that. Okay, I got it roughly halfway. Oh, critical! To the third fucking eye. Ow. Making some terrain. Ow. Heal up. And, okay. Yes. Okay. Let me deal with this your little minion here first. Asshole, this ain't a fair fight! No honor. Yep. Twinned bird kite shield. Look at that, chat. I just took down that bird boss solo.